Gulf Coast wine scene and award-winning
That's
food
me.
entrepreneur. I know a lot of you wonder what to do with your Moon Pass. Well, I've got some wine suggestions for you. Lemon Moon Pass, Sauvignon Blanc, Chenin Blanc, or Pinot Grigio. Stuart Reb Donald, acclaimed food and travel writer and world-class chef. I was the chef de casserole. I made the casseroles in the frozen food department. For more than a decade, they've combined their expertise to answer your questions and introduce you to the culinary movers and shakers you want or ought to know. 4-time Taste Award finalists, 13-time Nappy Award losers. They are the dynamic duo of dining. Keep screaming for more. Mike and Stu on FM Talk 1065.
Well, here we are, sitting in the studios on a gloomy, it's partly cloudy day.
Not hot.
Not hot. Yes. Yeah. Sitting here, looking at a shirt I hadn't seen in a while that Stu's wearing. If you can see it at home.
And you can if you go to Facebook or YouTube.
You can. Provolone. Provolone. We had those made for the
For something.
yeah, for the grilled cheese competition, which will be coming up in October. Fun time of the year. Great weather time of the year. So anyway, welcome to the Sip and Chew Show. We are here to talk about food and wine in an unsnobby way. It's our forte. So, hey Stu, how you doing?
Do you know when you use it in that term, it's not pronounced forte.
What is it?
It's pronounced fort.
Fort.
Yep. The first time I ever heard it, and you can trust this source, Charles Emerson Winchester on MASH. And he said, that is not my fort. And I went, that's ridiculous. But I actually bought not Hooked on Phonics. It was basically a thesaurus cassette that you listen to while driving around. Rush Limbaugh used to sell the system, and I bought a couple of tapes and to build my vocabulary when I was driving and delivering steaks and stuff up in Nashville. I'd listen to it, and it's when you use it as saying that it is your personal strength, it is pronounced fort. When you use it in a musical term, it is forte.
Oh, okay. That
So
way you
there
get
you
it in a rhyme with something.
There you go. Yeah.
Who's that guy that used to be on Fox? Bill
Russell.
No.
Mr. Bill?
No.
Oh, no.
But he always dropped words every night on his show. Different vocabulary words of the vocabulary. Anyway.
Well, we've talked about it before. Different words have different meanings, and although they can be used interchangeably artistically or poetically, doesn't mean they can be interchanged.
Yeah.
Like how hibachi and teppanyaki are not interchangeable. They're both grills, but a hibachi is a small cast iron grill that you put on top of the table and use charcoal. A teppanyaki is the Japanese steakhouse, the big flat grill. So yes, they are both grills, but
I know
words have specific meanings.
I know back in the 70s when we were all getting out of high school and a lot of us worked for Del Champs, making $100, $120 a week. We thought we were on top of the world, and we had $140 a month apartments. And that was rent back then. $140 for a single bedroom, and everybody had a patio. You didn't want a patio. You wanted a balcony. You want to be upstairs, and we all had a hibachi grill. And we would find a little table or something on the side of the road that was free, cheap and free, and that's what we'd set our hibachi on, and grill steaks. And hey, they worked great back in those days. They were fun.
One of the best steaks we've ever had was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and we had brought our hibachi grill and cooked it out on the porch of the hotel over the Roaring Fork Creek. We used to stay at a place called Carr's Motor Hotel, and it was behind all of the cool resort hotels on the main drag in Gatlinburg. Into the 40s and 50s, it was the main drag.
Yeah.
So now it's this old thing that nobody goes to, but we're like, great. We can't hear all the bustle on the main drag. All we can hear is Roaring Fork Creek. We love that place. But we cooked a steak out there, probably a chuck shoulder steak. My dad would cook one steak to feed all three of us. and it took up the entire hibachi. And we had some kind of marinade that my mother had gotten the recipe for, and she marinated that chuck steak all day long on the drive up there from Mobile. And then the next night we had it. Oh my gosh, that steak was good.
We stayed at a hotel next to a babbling brook in a very picturesque in Gatlinburg. Had a fireplace in a room. The part facing the babbling brook was all glass, and you could open all the glass doors. Well, it had rained before it snowed, and it got to be a roaring.
It wasn't a babbling creek.
It got where we couldn't sleep. It didn't get so loud we couldn't sleep anymore. It was very nice and romantic at first, and then it turned into a nightmare. And you just couldn't enjoy. You couldn't go to sleep. And by the second night, we really could, because had really been raining.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is crazy. This is supposed to be a fun, relaxing weekend, and we can't sleep because the roaring creek out our window.
One of my favorite things as a kid about Gatlinburg is because the city juts right up next to the national park border. It can only grow so far east. There's no outskirts on the east side of Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
It just dead ends at the park. And so when you came into Gatlinburg from that east entrance through the park, you're just driving through the forest. Hey, look, national park. Everywhere you can see is mountains and ravines and creeks, and boom, city. You just rounded a curve and you were in the middle of a town. But I haven't been to Gatlinburg since mid-90s, probably 93 or 94. I imagine it is hellaciously huge and right now. Yeah, especially after they had the big fire there.
I
had to rebuild.
I have family from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh,
that has moved,
say Cleveland, Tennessee.
That has moved to outside the Gatlinburg area. They love it.
Yeah. Well, I've got to think that Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Sevierville are just one city at this point, because they were darn near that the last time I went up there.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been there, but not too far from there is Chattanooga.
Yeah,
great food scene.
Great. Chattanooga is a great romantic getaway town. It really is. If you and your loved one want to get away from the kids or something for a weekend, Chattanooga, great city to do that in.
I'm gonna tell you too. The first weekend in October in Chattanooga is Wine Over Water.
Yeah, that's a big event
on the footbridge, and it's a weekend long thing. But on that Saturday night, the first Saturday, they had the big wine festival. And it goes across the footbridge. Yeah,
which crosses the Tennessee River.
Yeah, and the colors in the mountains are, bursting with multiple colors.
Oh yeah,
yellow and red and orange, and you got a glass of wine in your hand, and you just walk across the bridge, and it's a nice breeze, and you can smell good smell of the restaurants along the river.
And 45 minutes west, like you're headed to Nashville, is a mountain called Monteagle. And on the top of that mountain is the Monteagle Winery.
Oh.
And I did a writer's retreat there in college. I was working on my first book, and spring break came up, and I went and stayed at Monteagle. Just found an inexpensive hotel room and spent a couple of days there. Just took a hike to a natural bridge. Went and visited the University of the South, Sewanee, their campus. Absolutely stunning campus. It looks like they took Oxford University in England and dropped it in the middle of the Appalachians. Just beautiful. And right across the street was the log cabin, lodge, and campgrounds. I had breakfast there every morning, a good breakfast buffet. And next to that was the Monteagle Winery. And I remember went in there and I tried 2 or 3 wines and did some shopping and stuff. And these other 2 old boys came up there and they said, "How many wines y'all got?" And I said, 18. They go, "I can get a free sample of each?" Yep. They saddled up to the bar and got snockered for free, and then walked back over to the hotel room. But the cool thing on the breakfast buffet at that restaurant, in the log cabin, I'm looking, there's this giant platter on the buffet table. And I look close at it, and it's an antique from the Admiral Sims Hotel in Mobile, Alabama. And it was the platter had been made like in 1912 or something.
Wow.
Say some numbers.
251-343-0106.
That's the ones I was thinking.
And text the line. We got some other stuff to talk about when you come back.
I'm sure we'll figure out something.
Yep.
Hey, it's Dalton Orwig. Coming up Monday on Law 251, Desi Tobias joins me in studio with Tobias and Comer Law. We're talking mud dumping, shipbuilding contracts, and a whole lot more maritime
Steven,
news. You don't want to miss it. That's
would
Monday
you like
morning,
to
Law
drop that
251
little sound
on
clip when we
Mobile
come
Mornings
back?
with Tobias and Comer Law.
For more than I was wondering, you said it's Mike's birthday, so we're celebrating, discussing the history of winemaking on the Gulf Coast, so I didn't know what that was.
Next week, apparently. Mike didn't do any research, and I only did a little bit. So we'll discuss winemaking.
And stunning photography. When you subscribe to Mobile Bay Magazine, you'll be swept into the pages
You don't
where
ask me about
recipes, familiar
miles,
places, and faces, and untold stories abound. Start your
Well, I'm gonna
journey
set up
today
a
by
scenario.
visiting MobileBayMag.com. That's MobileBayMag.com.
Looking for a local
Then you
business
can take,
or
like, take it
vendors to
and
work with?
correct
Don't
me.
miss the Mobile Chambers
people
Business
complain
Expo
about
presented
all
by
the blood
Southern
that
View
comes out.
Media. It's
They-
the area's
something like that.
largest business-to-business trade show. Visit with more than 200 companies in one location at the Mobile Convention Center, Thursday, August 14th from 10 a.m.
Some
to 3
Facebook
p.m.
website,
Get your tickets
Facebook
for only
page,
$5
I made a
with
comment
your
about
business
this
card,
picture right
or
here.
swing by the chamber, 451
taken
Government Street
in
for a free
1971
pass.
to
Be
couple.
seen, be known, be
Dean
at the
Paul Martin,
Business
Dean
Expo.
Martin's son, and then Olivia Hussey.
This paid advertisement.
And I said, well, they don't look very happy.
AC,
On their wedding day.
$4,600.
I got,
Order
the
here.
women just ripped me one.
Fridge on the fridge,
Like,
$1,000.
well, they
You
don't.
need
Look at the
home
picture.
Home service club for around $1 a day.
It's called
Any of their
humor,
covered
folks.
appliances and systems break down. HSC will either do the repair or replace them.
I saw a bunch of
HSC has over
reactions to
15,000
millennials watching
highly rated
Empire Strikes
technicians
Back for the
with
first
fastest
time.
response time in the industry.
And you would not
HSC
believe how
provides
mad the
coverage
women
for
went
47 different appliances
God,
and systems in your
when
home.
Princess Leia said, I love you, and Han Solo said, I know.
HSC service specialist about a home warranty.
The
for
chicks
your
who got
entire
it were like,
home,
oh,
backed by
he just
30
got hotter
money
with
back
that.
guarantee.
Most of them were like,
800
no, you gotta say I love you back.
Call
What if he
now to
doesn't
get your
love
first
the boyfriend's
month
like,
free,
what if he doesn't love it?
plus
Doesn't matter.
First year.
They put it out there. You gotta say I love you back.
800
No, I really don't.
7449. That's 800 929 7449. 800 929 7449.
Imagine working for a company where your ideas matter and you're not just a number in the corporate system. FM Talk 1065 is looking for a driven, persuasive sales associate to connect to local businesses with our local audience. This commission-based role offers flexibility, the chance to develop smart marketing, and the ability to grow your sales goals. Imagine working with a small, passionate, and locally owned team. Email your resume to info@fmtalk1065.com. Bickler Broadcast LLC is an equal opportunity employer. And Michael Berry is audio duct tape. That's just weird. He's fixing what's broken.
Don't ask the government to solve.
I like his show. It's
Michael
been
Berry
a
Show,
sketch.
the real deal, weekdays at 6.
They got a podcast,
On
right?
FM Talk 1065. For more than a decade, they are the dynamic duo of dining. Mike and Stu on FM Talk 1065.
I want to. Go ahead. Oh, okay. I want to thank David Hubble for saying happy birthday to me.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I believe we have a voicemail, don't we, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody sent in a voicemail, Michael. Steve's gonna pull
Hey
it.
there, my name in here, old buddy. I understand it's your birthday. You know the first thing you need to do on your birthday is make a roux. Get your flour and your butter and you mix it together. And that way it makes sense when people sing the song to you. You know, happy birthday to Rue. Happy birthday to Rue. Happy birthday, buddy. Go Jack.
That sounds. That sounds suspicious.
Well, and you don't think that's genuine? You don't think Alex loves you?
Oh, Alex does that, and he did send me happy birthday wishes. He wasn't too busy to stop making his route to send me happy birthday. But I had a good
You
birthday.
know who else has a birthday this week?
Who's that?
Yesterday, in fact.
Yeah.
Gonna have lunch with him this afternoon.
Oh, really?
My brother Steve.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's.
I
I
knew it
think
was
he
close
turned that
by.
off yesterday.
Huh?
I think he turned it off because I didn't see it either.
Ah, some people do that.
And that's how he knows whether or not his little brother knows his actual date of birth. Or not.
Okay, well, happy birthday, Steve.
Right.
How about
We
that?
going to Hickory Pit today.
Oh, okay. That's a good place to go.
Yeah. So if you see me at the Hickory Pit later this afternoon, say happy birthday to my brother.
All right, all right. So actually, I'm going to. I would have if it probably wasn't his birthday. Now that you tell me he's not going to be there because I was headed somewhere after.
No,
So,
he ain't gonna be there.
so hey, did you know today is National S'mores Day? S'mores.
Really?
Yeah, today is National S'mores Day in August.
Yeah.
All
Who
time.
wants a campfire? And all? Oh, I guess keep mosquitoes away.
I guess, but let me ask you about.
But that, to me, that's a fall thing.
Let me ask you about s'mores.
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 Yeah.
I've been up in Cleveland during September.
Cleveland, Tennessee.
Cleveland,
Ohio.
Ohio.
Oh, they got one too.
Yeah, they went to, the Cleveland Browns. Who
Oh,
won their game the
it's
other
kind of
night,
like after Las Vegas built the
Mhm.
Eiffel Tower, Harrison went and built one like it.
I guess.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've been up in Cleveland in August,
Mm.
and it gets cool at night. So I had dated someone one time who was from up north, and she was always making s'mores. And I was like, s'mores? What's s'mores? I had never heard of them. I'm a grown man, had never heard of s'mores.
Weren't you active in Boy Scouts?
Yeah, we did it.
It's a Girl Scout thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah.
But it also seems to be a more northern
We
thing
read
than
babes.
there you go.
You know why they call them s'mores?
Why?
Because the s'more you make, the s'more you want.
No, it came
Don't we
from,
have that drum roll? Blah,
but
blah.
the name actually came from, these are good. You want to make some more?
S'mores?
Yeah, that's where,
Yeah.
it was, you want to
Okay.
make some more.
You thought I was joking.
makes
That's
sense.
what they say. You want s'more? S'more you want. S'more you want. S'more you want. You know.
How about that? Now I learned something else.
You want another food point?
What's that?
Boxty, which is basically latkes, about potato pancakes in Ireland. It's boxty in the kitchen, boxty in the oven, boxty in the pan. If you can't make boxty, then you'll never find it.
Well, I've heard that before. I've
Probably
heard
on
that.
the show around St. Patrick's Day.
Could be, could be. So, anyway, I have a question. I had somebody, we got the people out there who love their steaks.
Mhm.
Some people love them well done, like shoe leather,
Yeah.
and then there's some that like their steaks. Yeah, yeah. And if you're gonna make jerky, hey, you feel like jerky, just make jerky.
Yeah.
And don't ruin.
Don't ruin a steak.
Because I like to make jerky at home,
Yeah.
but I do it to make jerky.
He
Not,
uses London broil.
yeah, I like London broil,
Yeah.
and sometimes you can go to if you're good friends or friends with a butcher,
Mhm.
they'll cut it whatever thickness you like.
Or if you got a pal that's a cow.
There you go.
You just cut it
Cow's a
with
cow.
Yeah.
God, what are we doing on today? Anyway, but people talk about, I don't like you didn't cook my steak enough. It's got blood running out of it. It's too bloody. It's too bloody. Stu, certainly there's not blood coming out of people's steaks, or is there?
No. As you know, Mike, all animals are bled out at the slaughterhouse. You've seen the pictures of them hanging up.
Mm-hmm.
That's to bleed them out. The meat will go bad much faster if you leave the blood in. Plus, the blood starts going bad almost immediately upon death.
Yeah.
So you want that out of there. What you're seeing is water. It's just simple water, and it's got a tiny little amount of a protein called myoglobin in it. Myoglobin, when it comes in contact with oxygen, turns the liquid that it's in red. So all it is water.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you, on the same vein, a lot of people have sent chicken back at places I worked at because they got down near the bone and they saw a little bit of red next to the bone. That is called a blood line because it looks like a line of blood, but it is not. It is just a tendon. And the only way to get that tendon to change color is to completely burn the crap out of the chicken.
Mm.
Some of them, it's not as pronounced, and some it is. but it's not blood. It's not dangerous. And I've always heard people go, this chicken's still pink inside. That chicken was never pink inside. It's a white meat. It's called that for a reason.
Mm.
Temperature is what you go by to determine whether or not something's at a safe temperature to eat.
And what is that temperature?
The USDA recommends 165 degrees internal temperature for chicken. Steak, it's,
That's
40
flexible.
degrees. I mean, it's steak. It's steak. Any issues you might have worried about getting sick from like microbes on the steak, bacteria, they only live on the surface. Think about it. This is something that is the size of an atom. To move a millimeter takes it a lifetime. So anything bacteria-wise is going to be on the very surface of the steak. The meat is not going to be penetrating. So as soon as you sear it on that grill or in that pan for just a few minutes, you've killed all the bacteria. There is no longer any danger of getting ill from eating that steak. You have killed all of that.
Yeah.
No one actually, in my theory, no one actually likes the taste of a well-done steak. They don't eat it well done because they think it tastes better. It doesn't. You know that, because cooking it well done removes flavor from the steak. They eat it because of psychological thing. It looks like blood, and in their head it conjures that image. And I understand people that struggle with that. That's hard to get by.
Yeah.
But it is not blood.
Right.
It is myoglobin. There's nothing wrong with it. You can drink a glass full of it. Probably ain't going to taste very good, but you can do it. Like I say, it's just water. And it's the water that when you like dry aged steak, that's what's being removed, that water with the myoglobin.
Well, our bodies are made up of water, and cow's body is
2/3
made
of water,
yeah.
just like the earth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost like somebody planted it.
Balance of nature. Yeah.
But it is. The steaks don't bleed. They don't move. I mean, I've cooked a lot of rare steaks. None of them have ever moved. But for me, with a rare steak, and I can eat steak rare, I have no problems with it. You're missing the best part of eating a medium rare steak, which is you've still got that nice cool center, and but you have char on the outside, which is where the flavor comes from, the Maillard reaction.
Right.
The caramelization of the natural sugars inside that food. And all of them have it. Steak has it. Onions have it. Caramelized onions, they're not made by adding caramel. You slow cook them until the natural sugar in the onion caramelizes.
Right.
Or you could cheat and add a little brown sugar, but they tend to call that an onion marmalade when you do that. But the Maillard reaction, the late Anne Burrell used to wear this shirt that said, "Brown food tastes good."
Yeah.
That's what she was talking about.
Absolutely.
And that's why, like a thin steak, like at Waffle House, it's not going to be good medium rare. It's not going to be on there long enough to get the char on the outside. It's too thin.
Right.
You want a thick steak. Best burger I've ever had, just straight out burger, was at Port of Call in New Orleans. Because you order it medium rare, they don't mash it out. They leave it about an inch thick, and they get a crust. And when you first get it, it looks like a medium well burger until you bite in, and it's perfect on the inside. And it's, oh Mike, it's so thick. To me, that was the way
I've
burgers.
had one.
Yeah.
Love it.
To me, that as a kid growing up, when I visualized a burger, I didn't visualize a bun with this thin layer of meat in the middle.
Right.
I envisioned something that was as thick as the top bun, if not as thick as the whole burger. That's what I want.
251-343-0106 is a call and text in line. We'd like to hear your experience, baby, about cutting into the meat. See what comes out.
or tell Mike happy birthday.
Or that. It's over with.
Did you like the thumbnail for this week? Did you like this week's thumbnail for the show?
Waller K9 changed
I didn't
everything.
see it.
Our puppy came back confident, calm,
It's
and
just
actually
you in front of the
listened.
entire
All
Arbor
worth every
Mist
penny.
lineup.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Good dogs learn great behavior. Behind the
Had
elephant.
a couple of texts.
At WallerK9.com.
FM
Who we
165, the Gulf Coast Weather Authority, and Dr.
This
Bill
is next
Williams.
week.
Gulf Coast can expect partly cloudy
Grand
skies today
Canyon.
with scattered showers and
Okay.
thunderstorms. Highs this afternoon.
Pretty sure that filter I put on you gives you a little blush in your cheeks.
Rosacea.
Thunderstorms are likely with highs in the upper 80s.
Yeah, they gave you kick eyebrows too. I didn't even notice that.
FM
Yeah,
Talk
redo that.
1065.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make a difference to me. Sunglasses on my
You
face.
said
it's
you'd
gonna
never
be
buy
worth
your
my
kid
time.
candy from the checkout aisle or
On
from
your
the
head.
extra diapers.
I wear them
You'd
all.
never
Oh,
lick
they're
your
on my
phone
head.
Yeah.
on your face,
Picture of
never
her on your head.
ever become a minivan mom. So when you say you'd never leave
So
your
Auburn
child in a
just
hot car,
got a commitment
no, it can
from
happen.
the number 2
Cars
wide
get hot
receiver in the
fast, and
country.
kids can be at risk in temperatures
And,
as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ole Miss was
Never
really hoping they could
happens.
get him to
Before you
play.
leave the car, always
He's tired
stop,
of losing the
look,
best player in the
look.
state that
Brought
he
to you
breeds
by
every year.
NHTSA, Children's of Alabama, and the
I'm
ABA.
ready to go.
George's Water Sports knows you love
Yeah.
Yamaha Motors. That's why they offer Bentley and Fernando pontoon boats and
And
Tidewater center consoles.
Colonel Revel and
Prepackaged with
Howell
reliable
Drake.
and efficient
Orange
Yamaha
cheese.
Motors. George's Water Sports is your authorized Yamaha service facility using certified Yamaha fuel filters, lubes,
Yeah.
and parts. Call today 344-6666.
They do know Texas Tech has one of the best recruiting classes in the country. And that's why.
George's Water
Texas
Sports
Tech.
sales, parts,
Yeah.
and service.
Preparing to build.
One of their old tycoons showed up at Big 12 media days going, yeah, I'm paying every one of them.
Overwhelming job.
It's not against the rules.
Call CLM for a free
But
land
what?
clearing or mulching consult.
Well, y'all been recruiting.
622-5035 or visit us online.
Advertising.
Now we
is
have
how
a
you
salary
want to
cap.
be
Y'all can
forced to buy
only offer
products,
what's in the
services,
salary
or
cap,
ideas. Imagine
which
being
is
handed a microphone
designed
to
to
speak
buy
in front of a
content.
stadium of 30,000
And
people. What would
there
you
have been
say
a bunch
about
of schools that
business?
have been offered a bunch of money on top of that from third party NIL.
This is Celeste Hollins.
And that's
Together,
the ones
we
that
can
have all the
create an
big recruiting
effective
classes
advertising
right now.
campaign. Our listeners are
So
eager for
now they're having to
information
revamp
about
the rules.
station and prefer to patronize local
Because
businesses
the other
like
thing
yours.
is,
Call them
is
at
otherwise,
445-7241.
everybody's going to lose their recruiting.
And let's talk about how FM Talk 1065 can help
Because
increase
they
your
were,
business.
and they were cheating, and the media came out and said,
Inviting you to join me,
Alabama,
Coach Cleveland,
Ohio
and
State,
Coach Mark
Texas,
Lassiter
well,
for the
not
Tops
Texas,
Attractors
they played
Press
it right.
Report. We'll be
They were
coming to
one of
you
the ones
live from the
that started
Eastern
to
Shore
lose them,
Toyota
I think,
Hyundai
and all
Studios
this
for 2 hours
like that
beginning
too,
at
so
8
we're not
a.m.
offering
every
anything more
Saturday
than the
morning.
agreement
We'll
allows.
visit with coaches,
Until
athletes,
there's a decision,
administrators,
the
and
decision
more
will be
as
made
we'll
July
keep you up to
1st.
date on all things
Well,
prep
y'all,
along the Gulf
Georgia,
Coast
Ohio
and the
State,
state of
Texas
Alabama.
Tech,
Wake up with the
Syracuse,
Prep Sports
just
Report
been
team
throwing
this
gobs of
Saturday
money
morning
on
starting at
above
8
what they're
a.m. right
legally
here
allowed to
on
offer.
FM Talk 1065.
With the thought process that it's better to have skills than that. That's it. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to take it. Well, Michael, oh, I see what you got pulled up there.
I was just thumbing through our Facebook page.
Yeah, have you tried that yet?
No, I have not. I saw
The
that.
Mickle? Have you tried the Mickle, Steve? You're a
There's-
Midwestern guy. Y'all's food sucks. Y'all won't try anything.
No.
The Mickle is, they buy a jar of dill pickles,
Oh.
pour out the pickle brine, and pour in milk,
Hmm.
and let it
Yeah.
steep. Then they eat the pickles and drink the milk.
That just sounds nasty.
And when I saw it, I started thinking scientifically.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Like Alton Brown would do.
right. Well, what is this going to do? Well, a lot of times when you see odd combinations, there's a chemical reason that it works.
Right.
Like blueberries and lemon, orange and chocolate. There's a chemical reason why those flavors pair so well. Well, started thinking about this. Well, even though you drain the brine out, the pickles are still soaked with it.
Yeah.
Just about the right amount of portion to turn milk into buttermilk. Because you could, a lot of home cooks know this. If you need buttermilk, you're out. You take about a tablespoon of vinegar per cup of milk. Pour it in there, let it sit a few minutes. Now you got buttermilk or something that passes. Creme fraiche, that episode of South Park, is a thicker cream like sour cream. It's made by introducing vinegar to heavy cream or whipping cream, air seal it, and let it sit at room temperature for 3 days. Then you're good to go. It's clotting the the milk. Well, that's what this is doing. The vinegar in those pickles is going to turn that milk into buttermilk.
Okay.
What is the other primary flavor ingredient in a pickle other than vinegar and cucumber? It's in the name. Dill.
Dill.
What is ranch dressing? It is mayonnaise, buttermilk, dill, salt, and pepper. What they have done is they've turned their milk into ranch dressing.
Yeah, with a pickle.
and they are eating a salad of nothing but pickles and ranch dressing.
Funsies.
So flavor wise, if you're one of those people that dips fried pickles into ranch dressing, that's the most popular dip for fried pickles. I don't get it, doesn't work, but people do it. Then you would probably like the Milky.
Milky. Okay.
I'll have to introduce that to some people I know that.
That is
do,
not as weird a combination as this goofball that talked us into trying cinnamon rolls and chili. It makes more sense than cinnamon rolls and chili.
Sorry.
And there's another
I'm
thing
gonna redo
people
it
are
one
doing
day.
now that to me is just as weird as both of those. Getting a grilled cheese sandwich and wanting raw pieces of tomato in the middle of it. That makes absolutely
I don't care
no
for a
sense.
tomato inside of a grilled cheese. No.
If you want that tomato soup and grilled cheese aesthetic, it's really easy. You get a bowl of tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich. But
And dip it.
yeah. If you want to grill the tomatoes, get them hot, a little salt and pepper, a little caramelization like we talked about, that would be fantastic. But raw tomatoes in a grilled cheese sandwich is just weird. If you like it, enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
You
I
hear
will
Danny
pray for the
Calamenti
people you
laughing
have
in the
locked up in the
background?
basement.
Who?
Danny Calamenti, you hear him laughing?
No,
in the
I didn't
background?
know.
No, we got Danny.
Here's the thing.
Danny, good morning.
So that begs the question: what is the weird chemistry reaction that makes you two guys work?
It's called fire and water.
You know, I understand. I know one role is the crotchety old "get off my grass" guy.
That's
and the
both
other
of us.
There ain't been nobody on Stu's grass in a long time.
Not that you can see him. I skip mowing the lawn for the month of July.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, my backyard's pretty bad too, but I don't have any pets that get lost back there, so that's okay. I want to wish Mike a happy birthday.
Thank you.
You know, he tends to play the crotchety old judge for me from time to time, so that works out as well. So anyway, there is no danger of me singing the happy birthday song to you because that just irritates. That just gets on my last nerve. That song.
Thank you. I appreciate
You go
that.
into a restaurant, you don't appreciate when they come up to you all of a sudden because your family said, "Oh, we're gonna surprise you with this birthday song."
I don't mind the cake and the ice cream they bring out, but the singing of it. So David and I celebrated our 100th birthday a while back, and we had a nice little party for it. And I knew they were going to sing somebody was going to want to sing the birthday song. So I had my niece who was in a sorority in South at the time. I had her sorority come out, and they took a vote. You had to pay $1 to vote, yes or no, for the birthday song. Now the yes won, but they raised about $60-70 for charities. At least they had to pay for it.
There you go.
Was the charity the David and Danny Calamenti Foundation?
No, it went to their sorority fund. So I made, the girls got paid for working, so that worked out.
There you go.
So anyway, but yeah, so you running the streets, Mr. Bailey? What you doing for your birthday?
Nothing exciting. Nothing
Yard
exciting.
work.
Thinking about going to getting a pedicure this afternoon.
There you go.
Oh,
Well,
there you go.
Yeah.
What color?
I went to Butch Cassidy's Friday and we took the cake in, but we never cut it. And we cut it when we got home. And but I did have a nothing but cake, and which they do a great job. And the it was carrot cake. So wow, it was delicious.
well, Danny, we got another caller, buddy.
All right, sounds good, man. Y'all take care.
Thank you,
I
Danny.
appreciate it,
Thank you,
pal.
buddy. I appreciate it.
All right.
What you got going over there, Steve?
Well, we got John, I believe, from Fish River.
What?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Not much. What about you two? I hear you got a lot going on.
Hey, man, have you had the pickle milk yet?
No, and I'm not going to.
That's a fine man. You up in Arkansas, or are you here in actual Fish River now? Or are you just gone?
Texas now. I'm residing in Texas.
Hey, Steve's having fun. Can you tell?
Well, there he goes. I'm sorry, John. Call us back.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Huh?
You there?
Got it there?
Well,
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. But so you're in Texas, huh?
Yep.
if you ever get back to town, go try the where the Old Fish River Grill was, not close, that was close to you. Go try that new restaurant out. He's from the Mississippi Delta. And
What's it called?
It's called Southern Delta, I think. And a couple of months now, maybe 2 months. It's pretty good. He does. Oh my God, the bread pudding. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. He has the best bread pudding I've ever eaten in my entire life, and it's so good. But his food is off the charts good, man. It's just delicious. Does a good
I
job.
wonder why they had to sell out.
Oh, she's all over the place. She's got her other restaurants are really doing well. So I don't think she sold out anything, but she's done well, and that was a small location, very small. So
Quaint, Mike. Let's use the word
that's
quaint.
quaint. Yeah.
Have you had any bodacious beans anytime recently?
Oh, let me tell you, just brought up something. About a year ago, we were talking about Bodacious Barbecue, and you pulled off the interstate, and the first place you came across was Bodacious.
Yep, been there.
Well, I found something that might be better,
Hmm.
and it's called Boxcar. What is Boxcar Barbecue? The way this got started was its trained engineer. He was nearing his time to retire, and he decided he wanted to get into the restaurant business.
Oh Lord.
So around the corner and down the road emerged Boxcar Barbecue. And I tell you what, it is something else. It will really rival anything else you've ever had.
Yeah, they're pretty good at barbecue in Texas.
Well, not only Texas, but Georgia,
Tennessee.
Carolinas, Alabama, got some really good barbecue.
Yeah. I enjoy all of it. And I tell people the best style of barbecue is the style that's served wherever you are.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. Yeah, it is.
The name of this restaurant I was trying to tell you about is called Southern Bayou Grill, and he's doing a great job. But barbecue, yeah,
Mike's familiar. He's had a rib or two.
I enjoy. I got certain things I enjoy at certain barbecue places, and like Moe's, I enjoy all their sides. They do a great job with their sides.
Oh yeah, don't they?
Brisket and
that
stuff.
smoked cheeseburger on Saturdays is killer.
Huh?
Yeah, they do. They smoke a cheeseburger, put it in the burger in the smoker for an hour and a half.
Okay, all right.
Whew.
And then I love my brisket at Shotgun Barbecue up at Bay Minette, and also at Buster's in Robertsdale. They both make great brisket.
Hey, John, that shotgun barbecue Mike's talking about, it's up at Cliff's Landing.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's like a little trailer.
Top of the hill.
Yeah, right where the fishing camp used to be, where you could rent trailers or put your own camper there. Yeah, up there, and it is good. And on Sundays he'll do stuff like what was it, oxtails and gravy with collard greens. He does soul food on Sundays in addition to the barbecue.
Friday nights sometimes he does ribeyes.
I sure wish I could make that.
Oh, you can't get a good steak in Texas?
I'm sure you could, but right now that's not on my menu.
I understand.
Turn for the word.
Oh no, don't say that, buddy.
Yeah,
really bad.
Can you have duck?
Well,
because it does. Yeah, man, get you some duck breast. Treat it just like a steak, man. Medium rare. 7 minutes skin side down. 2 minutes on the other side. Let it rest for 2 to 3 minutes.
that time it'll be cold.
Oh, no, well, it's medium rare. It's supposed to be cool in the center anyway. What you want is that skin nice and crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta let it sit a minute, or when you cut into it, that myoglobin we were talking about will come leaking out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Need that to firm up. That's why he said just let it rest for 2 or 3 minutes. Should do that with steak too, man.
All right. Hey, John, thank you, buddy. Thanks for, give us a call sometime, okay?
He just did.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Praying for you.
Yes.
Good to hear from you.
I'm gonna call it on one we can catch it.
More than 50 years, Mobile Bay Magazine has showcased the history, style, arts, dining, and entertainment that defines excellence on
We had
both
4
sides of
watchers
the
here on
Excellence
Facebook I saw
issues
earlier.
with our unique
One of
Southern
them's my
Alabama
ex-wife.
culture, beautifully captured and told
Hmm?
through engaging
One of them's my
articles
ex-wife.
and stunning photography. When
No,
you
what's a
subscribe to
watcher?
Mobile Bay Magazine, you'll be swept into the pages where recipes, familiar places and faces, and untold stories
Hey,
of
Mama listens. Mama's listening, so it don't matter.
visiting MobileBayMag.com.
Because
That's
Bob listens, and, you know, whole family listens.
To Retire Right Radio with Paul
They don't like it any more than anybody else does, so
that you don't grow old and broke. Paul is the president and chief health
Patrick is
advisor of
mobile.
Roberts Wealth Management. These are some of the largest life-changing decisions you'll ever make in your lifetime. I want to make as many memories from 62 to 82 as I can. Tune in to Retire Right Radio.
Yeah, so we weren't offering anything over what the NIL
there, Patrick?
agreement said we could.
Patrick,
offer.
are you there?
We were getting beaten up in recruiting.
Hey, y'all there?
Yeah, Patrick. Just hang on a second. When we come back from the break, we'll get to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then
DJ Dan
August 1st, they
We have control of the sky.
decided to
This talk
rewrite
show
the
host,
rules.
Sean Sullivan.
Oh, thank you. How cool.
We're offering
Radio
money.
lifestyle show. Clean living with Bill Finch.
Split the quarterback to Jim Bates.
Thank you for
4-star.
listening and making us Matthews and Paradise winners.
Beat all out for
1065.
offensive tackle.
Right arm,
And we got 50 receivers.
left
So,
leg,
dude,
both legs.
6 weeks ago, we were 83rd in the country in recruiting.
Lost both my
Had
legs.
the 2 back-to-back top 5 classes. Because we were holding back. And now, after Friday, we're 37. And we got a safety that's committed next week. That he committed to Auburn. He's so good, we'll put us in the top 25.
So we build specially adapted homes with features
But
like
you know, all that,
showers,
not all that means
showers,
anything
and
until
pools
Saturday
that
after
allow them to
Thanksgiving.
function independently
Oh, all the
and
games.
focus on their
They're all
recovery
good.
and
All
family.
right, I'm sweating all
This
these.
life-changing gift of freedom is
I'm looking at
provided
4 lost
mortgage-free
seasons
to
with all
these
this shit.
veterans, thanks to our
I don't think
donors
you got
and
a coach that
supporters.
can handle it.
But we need you to join
I don't
us too
think he's
in
ready.
completing this important mission.
Saban's been
Please
doing the
visit
recruiting this year,
HFOTUSA
which is a conflict of interest. Been
and
doing
help
10
build
times more than
homes
media, but
and rebuild
when do the rules
lives.
ever apply to y'all?
FM
That's
That's
Talk
right.
I know.
That's right. When did that apply to us?
Yeah.
We make the rules.
Yeah.
We're pioneers.
Yeah. Well, that's when they put these rules on NIL. That's just exactly what the Alabama, Michigan, and Ohio State want.
Relationships and trust.
They don't ever have to abide by the rules without everyone being able to offer money. Is why they don't have to go to college. Kids are going to schools they want to. Just putting rules back on it just helps out the teams that have been allowed to treat for decades.
106. Now back to my guest too.
Alrighty, we're back. It's nice to hear from John.
John, good to hear from Dan.
Everybody keep John in your prayers, please. And,
Good
he said
friend of
this-
this show since day one.
Absolutely, absolutely. We had some fun times. We
Tomato pie.
tomato pie, and I've been to his man cave a couple times.
Uh-huh.
And he's fixed me some of them concoctions. I said, does Uber pick up there?
Does Uber go to Fish River?
Fish River, yeah. So, well, we got Patrick on the line, right?
Yes, sir.
What did we do wrong, Patrick?
Hey, are y'all there?
Yeah, we're here.
As far as you
How
know.
you doing?
No, you didn't do anything wrong. I was just enjoying the show. I was just gonna call in. Y'all said something about bread pudding.
Mm-hmm.
And so two things. One, I don't know if you ever had a chance to go to the bakery when it was on Dolphin. I guess that's where.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Right.
They had hands down the best bread pudding you ever put in your mouth. It was phenomenal.
Well, we may have to fight about this, Patrick.
Or
We may have
y'all
to
could
meet
just
at the
meet
parking
down there
lot.
at Fish River and see if it lives up to his memory of the one at the bakery.
Okay, let's see what
I
else.
believe Elvis Tonkeray was the chef at the bakery at the time.
Now, currently, it's a totally different style, totally different. But I'm gonna say just about equally as good as Villa Amelia. I think it's a white chocolate.
Mhm.
It's phenomenal.
They have a terrific brunch there, by the way. We don't think about it because not downtown, but Villa Amelia. Woo.
Now, the other thing, past and current. So, if you ever had a chance to go to Nancy's down on the bay,
Oh my God, yeah, I love that place.
well, you know, a lady named Nancy owned it, and then she moved to Tennessee. I don't know if y'all know all the history, but Mr. Willis, he bought it from her.
Right.
And he was like, the only thing I knew about the restaurant business was how to eat in one. I don't know anything. So I just started buying these gigantic fried shrimp and frying them up, and people just started coming. It was like, if somebody could ever replicate that, they were like the size of Caribbean lobsters.
Mm.
I mean, they were just ginormous.
Oh, he's probably getting this, what they call like the U4s and U5s. Shrimp is usually done like 21 to 25 shrimp in a pound. A U4 is like 4 shrimp in a pound. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably weren't quite that big. They were probably like U12,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to DIY, this is there again. He doesn't use as big a shrimp, but look up Phil Robertson's recipe for fried shrimp.
Okay.
It's,
Or I could just ask Chris Sherrill, who probably came up with it.
who is that?
Chris Sherrill used to be the executive chef at the Floribama, and he became good friends with the Robertsons years ago. And even to today, I think a week or so a year, he goes down to their place, Louisiana, and helps Mama come up with new recipes for her line and stuff like that.
Well, they have a big old, probably a boucherie-like thing, and they cook, for everybody. He cooks for them. But
yeah,
I
but
used to-
Chris has been a chef that consulted with him to help him get things ready for commercial use.
I used to sell wine to Mr. Robertson over there to Willis, and we know his daughter Connie really well. And I said, "Well, Connie, why don't you open that restaurant back up?" She said, "No, Lord, no, I don't want to get in the restaurant business because it's hard. It's a hard.
Patrick, let me tell you a story real quick. I was working with Chris at Fairhope Market for a while, and Chris comes over and bumps his elbow to mine. He shows me his phone, and it's a text message from Jace Roberts saying, "Hey man, we're in town for a day, and we want to go shoot some stingray with bow and arrow. Can you hook us up?" I was with Chris doing a cook-off over in Spanish Fort one time with Simon Majumdar from Food Network, and he wanted Simon to hear this voicemail. And this guy from Eufaula, Alabama goes, "Hey, Chef Chris's buddy down here in Eufaula. He said next time we get some of these wild boars pinned up and let you know. Well, we got about 200 of them. You need to come on down quick because we about to put the hammer down."
Oh my God.
Chris had the best text messages.
You're right about the bakeries. They did have a phenomenal bread pudding. I'll tell you who's got one right now too is Callahan's. And you could feed a family of 4 with a slice of the Callahan's and this big old piece.
I'll give it a whirl.
And but right now you got to get by that place I told you about.
Southern Bayou
Grill over there in the old Fish River Grill, close to Fish River.
And they got good bread pudding?
Oh my God, it's so good. It's, my eyes just lit up, and I said,
"You should see the drool trickling out of the corner of his mouth right now."
I might go get one tomorrow. As a matter of fact,
I'm gonna do it. But I want you to look up Phil's recipe. It's very, very simple, and he does. Of course, he uses peanut oil, which I think that may be the key to it. Little onion powder, very, very simple. And I've made it several times, and it's delicious. Well, look, hey guys, enjoy the show.
Hey, well, thank you for listening, and thanks for calling in. Yes,
I appreciate it, Patrick. Yeah, the Robertsons, they know how to cook. And they know. Yeah, Chris also one time did a Facebook Live when Joan Jett was playing at down there at the place in Orange Beach.
The Wharf.
Thank you. I knew it started with a W. I was about to say the warehouse, but Chris did a Facebook Live and he goes, yeah, so we got picked to cook the VIP food for Joan Jett tonight. And he holds up, he goes, vegan bacon. He takes a bite and he goes, it's edible. He goes, it's not too bad, really.
Chris got to go. Chris this past year went with David Hubble and them over to and Joe Smith over to John Volz's place for the boucherie. I'm gonna do if I have to do a GoFundMe
for $75 ticket
no, it's more than that. Oh, but you got to have a hotel room and all that, and gas to get there because it's like
you got a truck, man. Get a camper.
So it's a fun event to go to, and you look at all the different varmints that they chopped up and about to grill and cook and stews and they have an open bar.
Oh, because Mike hates the closed one.
I cannot stand a closed bar.
Quick text from Michael says, I love the Hickory Pit's tomato gravy and biscuits. Is there any local restaurants you all know of that make tomato gravy too?
The Hickory Pit. You just said it.
I don't know if any make tomato gravy. I'm gonna tell you
why?
That's an art. Tomato gravy is an art. You gotta know how to do it right. And
it's tomato sauce, y'all.
It's not. It's more than
a biscuit. It's terrible.
You don't.
It is one of those things that it is a love or hate. There's nobody that's like, it's okay. I mean, if someone brought it to me, I would eat it.
Yeah.
But I would never order it. I would never ask anybody to make it.
When John called it in, he said tomato pie. Le Bachon last night had tomato pie on their menu, and I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I would have went.
Yeah, they were avoiding you. They're like, don't tell Mike. He'll just eat it.
The secret. Don't tell Mike. I would have gone.
Yeah.
I love tomato pie. And I don't see that lady out on the side of the road anymore.
Hey, here's the thought. You got a house and a kitchen.
Yeah.
Make it.
I'd rather somebody else make it.
I know.
Especially on my birthday weekend.
Yeah, birthday weekend. Birthday was Wednesday, y'all.
Friday.
Birthday weekend.
Friday.
You sound like one of these millennial girls. It's my birthday month. You don't get a month, baby.
It says tomato gravy is the best food ever.
There you go.
That's what I say. It's a love.
Maybe not the best food ever, but it's pretty
I
darn
only know
good.
2 people in person that like it. One of them sitting right here, and the other one's my buddy Kevin.
And you
The
got
lady
one
that
there
makes it
that's
for
there.
him doesn't like tomato gravy. His wife doesn't like tomato gravy.
Oh, well.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Thank you. I appreciate it, everybody.
You know what you need for your birthday?
What's that?
Provolone.
Some provolone, yes. Bye, y'all.